Uh, yeah. Yeah.
Good to go.
Hello, everyone.
We're back. Another F&M in the books here.
We are back. Oh, you already said that.
I did. It's okay. We'll say it again. We're fucking
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Say
We
it with
got Peanut and
enthusiasm.
Dash. What else? What else could we possibly want
Right.
on a nice Friday night? What are you liking this one, John?
So Zoo versus Combo. Game one, probably Combo. After that, just we'll see how it shakes out. I definitely like Combo game one, though. Especially a combo that's as easy as Devoted Druid stuff. Like those combo decks with Devoted Druid have always been just they play themselves a lot of the time, so
Right.
and that's a real thing. So alright, so we're off to Giver Rune start for Mike, and that's a big deal for sure.
It is indeed.
That's what you want, especially in a combo. Yeah, they're all good. I checked them earlier. Very thankful that I labeled the fucking mics.
Yeah, that was like maybe the smartest thing we've ever done.
I think so. It's definitely one of the smarter things I've ever done in my life, for sure. Because man,
I'd like to take some credit, even though I didn't do anything. It's kind of like it's kind
we
of
are
my
we
deal.
are a team, so
Yeah.
we'll share it.
So I don't have to do any work, and I get all the credit. Well, half the credit.
Right.
Half the credit.
All right. So
It did provide us with some piggybacks in previous weeks, though,
Yeah.
and other alcohol.
where did you? Oh, actually, we have a bottle of whiskey of some kind back there now. It's not that apparently.
Old Martin.
It's not very old Barton. Nate said he poured it into that bottle from something else. So I don't even know what it is, Nate. He's like, can I bring some whiskey and get some beers off you? Which I would have just given him beers anyway, but I'm like, I guess sure, if you want to bring some whiskey and we'll have it. I don't know if it's good.
What the fuck, Nate? That's very illegal. All right, so we got some moonshine, I'm assuming. Something he made in his toilet.
All these come and play Taplands. Are we going to see a turn?
We should try to fill these up with that.
Right,
See how
there
much
we
of a
go.
mess we can make.
Quite a bit of a mess, I'm sure.
Dude over the trash.
I was looking for some of that. Did they have that at Service East?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They didn't have it at downtown. I was bummed.
Yeah, really, any whistle pig is
Yeah.
pretty good. Like
No,
you can't really go wrong.
I really enjoyed that. I was eyeballing different bottles. I'm like, I know that I like that. And I don't want to buy something I don't like.
Yeah, they're all good. The really expensive ones are actually really, really good.
Yeah. No, I was eyeballing some Angel's Envy, but it was like $90 a bottle. I'm like,
Angel's Envy was? Oh, it was probably the rye.
Yeah.
The regular one's
Yeah.
usually only like 50, and it's very good.
Yeah, they just had the rye. All right, got tapping 2 for Jurgen.
I don't know why they charge so
Jurgen.
much for the rye. It's really nothing special in my opinion.
Right.
What is this?
The big dragon, the Scion guy that gives stuff. All right, Vladimir's call for his combo piece.
I did not know that they did a new art for that weird dragon guy.
Well, it's one of the multiple arts that, because now when everything's printed, there's 3 arts.
Yeah, for sure.
So we haven't seen that one a whole lot.
But that card's not new though, right?
No, it's MH2. I'm gonna.
Oh, that card is from Modern Horizons 2?
Yep.
I did not know that. The Scion of Draco.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because the art always looks so old.
Right.
I just assumed it was an old ass card that escaped me.
No. I mean, there is a old Draco card that cares about domain as well. All right, landline binding on the Giver, which is good stuff. And so now we're gonna see Devoted Druid. Let's see if Ron's got an answer for that.
And the thing is, the way this deck plays these days, an answer to it's not even really good unless it exiles.
Yeah, which I mean, he is working with the exile answers, so
That is true.
I'm sure Prismatic and Leyline. That is a hit against these kinds of decks. Is that there's so much good white exile effects now, and it's fairly likely that Mike's playing a number of Beseiju also. All right, we got.
He does
Bolt.
have multiple answers. I kind of like bouncing it here.
I do too. I do too.
That's actually really good.
I think that's what he needs because he can just Tyvar and then yada yada. Yeah, I definitely like the Reflector Mage play myself.
Yeah, that kind of makes him have to like kind of force a Tyvar and hope to get lucky off of it.
Yeah, for sure. And it provides more pressure because it's another body and it's going to be vigilant, I'm pretty sure, because it's white thanks to the Scion. So.
Oh, is this some kind of protection he has in hand?
Yes, it is. It's from
Okay.
Kaldheim. It's 1 green and X, gives hexproof, and then plus X.
Okay, so I guess he can bold it in response.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
Because
which
Mike's
still not gonna
definitely
be
firing this off.
Great with Tyvar, but
It's getting cards out of Mike's hand, so. Alright, here's this. And he says, fuck you. Zap. Alright, so that's zapped. And now, does he have a Tyvar in hand? That is the question.
I'm not sure about that. Mostly because he's playing a bunch of stupid arts.
I don't see one, so.
I think he's got some kind of a land destruction spell that's probably just a land.
I don't know what that white-black thing is. It's impossible to tell.
I'm assuming it's a land.
I think he... Does he have
or a land destruction spell. Or a Tyvar.
It could... Actually, it could be Tyvar.
It could be anything.
Because they made black and white printings of everything. He's going to lead with a Devoted Druid. I don't hate it. Just make your opponent get cards out of their hands. But he does have to deal with a very real clock on Ron's side. So.
Yeah, Ron's...
Zap. Does he have the protection? Not this time. All right.
What do you think about like not doing that and just getting in there?
Oh, on Ron's side?
Yeah.
I mean, he's still getting...
wants to block with Devoted Druid.
Well, I mean...
you know what I mean? Just attack first.
Rule of thumb is always attack first, generally. I'm pretty sure... Oh, here's a Rockerick. That's a big deal. I think Scion... Bring up Scion... Okay, there it is. It's... White is hexproof. No, pretty sure it has... Fuck your 480 thingy. Get off the screen. Vigilance. Yeah, so that is not actually tapped. Doesn't matter, though, because Mike's dead. All right, so now we're going to some sideboards.
I missed what killed him there.
Just dudes. Oppressive.
General health concerns.
Yeah, exactly. Getting that Rockerick down kind of guarantees that shit's going to go bad real fast.
So, have yet to see Tyvar.
Yep, didn't see Tyvar. He's bringing in some Dismembers, some Force of Vigors, which is good. Bunch of land destruction or artifact destruction. Looks like a Gideon. It's an interesting choice. Not the Dismember. I like the Dismember more than the Gideon, probably.
What kind of Gideon? Oh,
the only playable Gideon that there ever has been. Well, okay, the most recently playable Gideon, because the 5-drop Gideon was playable for a time.
Yeah, I think there was a time when the 3-drop one was.
Yeah.
It's like...
He might... I feel like that card might come back to a degree of playability sometime in the future.
I thought it was kind of cute when people were doing him with like the pact negations and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like that was kind of neat.
Yeah, I think that card has some legs. It's hard to fit him in, but I have been a fan, and as one of the widest Magic players in the area, I do definitely like a lot of the Gideons that have been printed.
One of the whitest Magic players in the area.
Ron
might be giving you a run for your money in that regard.
I guess it's a matter of the context here.
And honestly, Dashner too, he's a pretty pasty fellow.
I'm talking about in Magic.
Yeah.
I like to play a lot of white cards.
Yeah, I like to make things about race when we can, just to, you know.
Oh, we do.
Get a little discomfort.
There's all kinds of racism. Or
get our chat energized to start yelling at us or something.
Exactly.
Do something, chat.
In like 10 years, there's going to be, it's that's the new rule now. Like in 10 years, somebody's going to watch one of these videos and get all up in arms about something.
Oh, we'll be canceled.
Yeah. And we won't give a fuck.
We'll just be happy that you're watching our video.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, you watch this shit? Oh my God.
That'd be my response.
All right. So Burrington Forge Tenders, Mites, got a Shadow Spear too. I think that the Dismember does make... Well, he doesn't have an answer to Rockerick, and that's a bummer.
So I grabbed YouTube TV
Yeah.
this week so that I could actually watch like real TV stuff, and it's pretty sweet. I dig it a lot. I actually think that it's one of the cleanest as far as just like streaming. It's
Yeah.
like one of the cleanest streams I've ever seen. And what I noticed is all the other streaming platforms you can kind of get as like an add-on to it,
Right.
and they're all $1 cheaper.
Yeah.
Than if you were to get like I'm thinking about
Interesting.
canceling all of my streaming
And
services
just add it
and just
there?
adding
I mean-
them to the and saving like like $10. You know?
As long as there's no hidden shit, because sometimes there is hidden shit, so you got to watch out for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for sure. Yeah,
Just-
definitely.
I was just looking. I was like, oh, that one's $7.99. I pay $8.99 for that.
Yeah.
It's like this one's $14.99. I pay $15.99 for
Yeah.
that. It's like, oh,
That's goofy.
I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
It's goofy. I'm always curious how exactly they work out these situations.
Yeah, if I just
It's like-
switch over, I'm basically paying for my,
Yeah.
to have the YouTube TV in the first place. All right,
Looks
so
like,
let's see if
Ron's-
Tyvar can do more Tyvar-y things.
2 tribal flames. Ron
He
did.
does not like the hand.
No.
Ron likes his-
Ron had a lot of interaction that first game, so
yeah.
it would have maybe went a little bit different. But he never did have the thing.
Which is kind of crazy that it worked out because in my experience watching this deck, interaction hasn't been like that great about it. Like you kill
Right.
the same thing over and over again, and it's helpful for Ron that he got down that big clock early. And then
Did Mike have the payoff in hand game 1?
I didn't get a chance to see his hand, to be honest with you. Hey, will you do me a favor, John? Will you throw that down there?
Yeah.
I want that later.
What is the payoff with this? Is it just infinite mana and then a giant dude?
Yeah, like it's the walking ballista.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's what I kind of assumed. But...
I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on it. Maybe there's another edition, but I did see that hand that he just threw back did have a walking ballista in it. And generally, I think that's not a card that you want in your opening hand.
Oh, you got the artifact from Capenna that gives +1/+1 for each counter on it.
Oh, that's in his hand?
He just binned it
Oh, okay.
or bottomed it, whichever you.
Oh, sure. That's like a replacement effect for the...
Yeah, it just for Devoted Druid, it's just
Yeah.
one more way to, and you can get it with Saga. So
Another thing.
redundancy.
People do like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that is-
genuinely pretty good in card games.
You know what's pretty good is Saga. Saga's pretty good.
Saga is pretty nuts.
Might have been a positive thing that Ron did not see that card in
What is
game
this? Stoneforge. Okay.
Stoneforge?
Okay. There's a Stoneforge package in here?
I don't think so. That's the...
You sure that's not Stoneforge?
No, that's not Stoneforge. That's the blue white guy that shuts off like Tron and shit.
No. I'm talking on Mike's side.
Oh, on Mike's side?
Yeah. Okay. You
Okay.
just.
Oh,
just-
yeah. There is a Stoneforge.
just
Yeah,
speeding
yeah.
it,
It's
just-
like you're talking about in play. I'm like trying to like look at
No. Yeah.
hands
My
and-
bad. I didn't distinguish.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Well, now I like this deck less. I mean, I didn't like it before, but I definitely like it less knowing that there's that.
I mean, it's kind of cool with Tyvar. Like,
Yeah,
bring back a Stoneforge,
I mean-
get another equipment thing.
It is, but you know me, I'm not a huge fan of like really obvious things, and that's a pretty like obvious
A
slash.
sneak peek to a future week. John Parker told me that he in a future week will be playing Martyr Proc, and I told him that we're definitely going to put him on stream so that we can hear John bitch about how the worst card in the deck is Martyr Proc and how you don't even need it.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And I'm definitely gonna be like, well, there's these other 7 cards that could be played. I don't know, I haven't seen like a current list of that thing in forever.
Well, I think there isn't one.
Yeah.
I really think there
I mean,
isn't one.
So I know that every time I've seen the deck, I've hated what I've seen, and that is again as a super white Magic player. It's probably gonna piss me off, but that's okay. We'll find out. Maybe
Super
it'll
white
wow
Magic
me.
player.
Dude, I love playing white in
There's a
Magic. I love
whole room
the
full of
color of white in Magic.
It's like a
It's
20
fair.
25 super white Magic players out there. And
Yeah.
Carmel.
Yeah. I mean, I think it still applies.
He's pretty white.
All right. Yeah, I'll be curious to see because I'm sure like John will pick a pretty good list. Yeah, I'm curious. I bet it won't have the thing that I have said that deck should have from the get, and I bet he won't play it. It's a Johnny that can sweep your opponent's board right when he comes into play.
Yeah, he won't play that. Nobody plays Planeswalkers anymore. They're trash.
Dude, that one in that deck, it makes so much sense. It just makes the Johnny's Pride Mates.
John, let's save the rant for when somebody's actually playing
All
the
right,
deck and
we'll
not
come-
playing the card that you want them to play.
All right, so Lavinia.
Maybe he'll listen to this and say, "Oh God, I better put that card."
Oh,
in.
he
John's gonna
won't.
be pissed off.
He won't. What is Lavinia doing here? What is it shutting down?
I don't know. Let's take a look at the Oracle text on that one and see if it has any value here.
And here's the Cauldra. And
doesn't look right.
Ron looks like he's going to get ran over.
He's right. It's not Azorius
Yeah.
Renegade though.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Azorius
Yeah, it is.
Renegade.
Yeah. Of the 10th is the big one.
Yeah. Non-creature spells with converted mana costs.
I don't think it's doing anything.
Lands it whenever an opponent casts a spell. If no mana has been to cast it, counter that spell.
I mean, shut off an X spell?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think this is going to do anything.
Yeah.
I think everything in his deck is going to be equal to 3 or I don't know. It's a dude, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. We'll have to ask Ron what his thought was.
Maybe he just thought he wanted another dude.
I mean, so all Ron.
I do sometimes it because that is one thing is from what we saw in game 1, he probably thought Micah's not blocking, so like just getting a 2-drop out.
Right.
That is good at being a 2/2 is actually not a bad plan.
The other thing, if you played Modern long enough, you see Devoted Druid, and it means one thing.
Yeah.
It generally means infinite mana.
Yeah.
So, like, shutting off some giant spell.
Yeah, and not seen it in a while, he doesn't know exactly what he's trying to do.
Exactly. He might not be familiar with what this deck is actually doing.
And also, it could slow him down, too, if he goes, like, turn 1 birds.
Yeah.
And,
for
then
sure.
all of a sudden, you can't necessarily do the most impactful thing, maybe, that you would want to do.
Yeah. It does something, but doesn't do.
We also don't know what kind of, like, chord action or whatever might be in there that it could shut down.
Triple Flames, Doman. And
how much of a mistake is it going to be to keep open this stepmom? Like keeping the stepmom alive? Is that going to be an issue, you think?
I feel like with him pointing that at his face, he's committed.
Or is he just on an all burn plan? Does he just?
I think he's committed.
Burn in
yeah, he's. Oh yeah, he does.
He doesn't have the red mana to pull it off.
He doesn't.
Turn.
Well, he has he's got a sacred in his hand, right? Or no, a steam vents in his hand. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that would still put him a couple points shy.
It'll be one. Well, no, he doesn't have a swamp. Yeah, he's missing a swamp.
But if he can get in here,
so 7.
Well, he's not going to get in again because we've got the germ token thing in play. That thing has vigilance, right? Or does it not?
No, it turned He turned it sideways a turn ago.
All right, so
it's my most hated card, so I don't know.
So it's possible.
Oh, well, never mind.
Oh, I forgot about this guy.
Never mind. That's gonna fuck up Ron's plan pretty bad.
Yeah.
There was a burn plan, somewhat almost active. Now there's not. Now there's not.
In the words of Walter from The Big Lebowski, that doesn't work, dude. It fucks up our plan.
Yeah. Well, this Burrington Forge Tender further does that. Okay, so this is over.
It looks good. The other thing that we can't discount here is this is a Cascade deck, so it's possible that Ron could get lucky with a nut Cascade draw here.
Yeah, but what is he cascading into that's offsetting this life gain? That's the problem.
Murder target opponent? Like, is that a card?
No, unfortunately, it's not.
Oh, that one's no longer a card, huh?
Yeah, and
oh wow, he's got a life total problem as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. This is pretty well. This is pretty well hit. Helix? Nope.
All right, we go to game 3.
Without that Shadow Spear, it was close. Without that Shadow Spear, it was close.
John, this might be a record for the most times remembering to update the win-loss
I
game.
know.
And granted, it's only 2.
We're doing so good.
It's only 2.
We deserve somebody
But,
patting
it's a
us
new
on the
record.
back.
I don't even
All
think
right.
anybody gives a shit, honestly. Most of the people listen to this and don't really watch it, so
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't listen to us.
All right, still keeping the Lavinia in, even though it was literally just take it out, Ron. It
Yeah,
really,
it was
didn't do anything. It was
Not
just
good.
a dude.
I like that it's a 2-2.
Yeah,
I still like that it's a 2-2, and I like getting some early pressure.
I guess the deck doesn't really have.
I would play Grizzly Bear against what Mike is, because Mike, if he doesn't get the Stoneforge thing going, he's not really blocking.
Yeah, no.
And so being on the play this turn, I think maybe you can even make the case a little bit more that it's fine.
So there is a Finale
Or
of
it could just be terrible.
Devastation. Yeah, the only thing it's actually doing is stopping Finale of Devastation.
I did see a Meddling Mage
Is that
pass,
a
and
fucking Viridian Longbow?
I'm much more into the Meddling Mage than
Okay, I can.
Viridian Longbow. That card's not good.
It's not, but I saw it, and that kind of makes me.
Yeah, I mean, if you have infinite mana, I guess it's
Yeah.
infinitely better.
Yeah. Ugh, that's weird. It's hilarious.
I
I
don't
kind
respect
of
a deck that's playing Viridian Longbow.
I respect it more because it's playing Viridian Longbow. Which I still don't respect it that much because it's combo, and I don't really respect combo decks anyway.
Should respect combo decks. If you don't respect combo decks, you get comboed out.
Well, I respect their efficacy in the game,
Mhm.
but I principally disagree with them. That's my take on combo.
I just hate on players that play it,
Right.
especially guys like Matt Wise. What a time thief! I will never forgive him for making me play that game that lasted forever.
No,
With that artifact deck that didn't do anything.
Oh, that one, yeah. That's the thing with artifacts, man. Like, you can totally dirtle as much as you want to.
That's something maybe Wizards should look at in the bannings. Just ban all the artifacts.
Right. All of them. Just get them out of here.
Yep.
Just fuck this whole concept. We're going to replace just no more artifacts.
Yep.
Period. All right, got Land on Binding.
Except Metalwork Colossus. We'll let you keep that one.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you can have that. Darksteel Juggernaut, shit like that. You can keep all the Juggernauts. Every one of them.
Especially the ones that care about you having other artifacts.
Yeah, for sure.
How do we like these opening hands?
Ron's got Interaction. Meddling Mage, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I saw that when he was flipping through his deck.
Yeah,
and
I like
that
Ron's.
infinitely better than Lavinia.
I think they are both, infinitely better for sure. I think
And there's like a
pretty
million
solid.
things you can name and feel relatively good about it.
They got lands, they got cards that, well, Mike's is
I'd probably just name Devoted Druid, but
slow as shit. He's got a hate card, but he doesn't have the card he needs. He has the way to get the card he needs, but it's at 2 mana to get it. And then
Ron got all the lands he needs?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think. He has the right number of lands. I don't know if they are the right lands. That's the difference. That's the difference.
That's the K-nut difference.
Oh, shit. Well, I assumed combo was going to take a game 1, and it did not. Got there very handily game 2 without combo because it plays a fucking stupid package that I hate.
I put the advantage bar slightly on Ron right now.
Yeah.
Just because he's got good pressure and he's on the play.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. And Mike's down, mulliganing down. Like, this deck can find its pieces, but having a mulligan down is still a big deal, man. Always a big deal. So, all right. What do we got? Bird Giver Call. Oh, and a one-lander?
This isn't a good hand.
God damn, that's so close. That's so
If
close.
your bird gets bolted, it's all over.
He was one more land.
That hand right there, if you would have kept and went bird, that's one where Lavinia just would have shit on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I got a bunch of birds,
For sure.
like you can't cast anything.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is that it only shuts down non-creatures.
Yeah, but I mean,
So.
he does have you can't play Tyvar, you can't
Yeah.
play the thing that
Which we haven't even seen yet. Actually, I think we have seen it. I think it was the wacky
The one
white
that looked like a
black
tattoo
thing.
card
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Man, that last hand was so close to being perfect. Just needed one land, and he was there.
Wouldn't it be fun if he's not even playing Tyvar? And I just made that up.
He might not be. I mean, I don't know.
said
there is a mystery card we couldn't
I
tell
said
what the fuck
devoted
it was.
Tyvars,
So.
and he's like, yeah. So I assumed that meant he was. Maybe he was trying to put one by. This does not look like a winning hand. Sorry to say.
There's some fluffs. He
does have a devoted
He's got
druid.
infinite mana if it doesn't die.
I tell you what, though, what's going to get him is if we just get a turn 2 meddling mage naming devoted druid, that's going to be pretty rough.
Yeah. Yeah, he has no interaction, right? 0 interaction.
No, not really.
And that's, folks, why you play
I mean,
fucking interaction.
he can blow up a land, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's not...
It gets replaced with probably a better land.
Yes, absolutely. In this deck, yeah. No, the Beseiju against the fucking domain decks is hilarious. Like, yeah, give me 3 colors, bud. I got everything. Got everything I need. All right, so yeah, that's a bit of a bummer for Mike. He's gonna lead with this. It's just gonna shut down some burn. That's all it's really doing. But Ron's gonna meddling mage. I hope Ron meddling mages. Because that'd be fucking hilarious.
I'm just trying to figure out which land he needs here. That would be one of the harder parts of.
Oh wait, it was, dude. We played 5 colors way back in the day.
What he's doing right now is he's planning ahead, and he's like, "What land do I need to get right now so that I can play meddling mage on my turn?"
Yeah.
And that is a good thing about fetch lands is you actually get to look at your entire deck and plan this out ahead of time.
And that's my favorite thing about that. If there's ever any talk about people like, "Oh, ban fetch lands from Modern," like you shut up.
I want to add them to
stupid.
Pioneer. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, I want more.
Yeah,
I want more fetch land. I want more land interaction.
I'm actually at the point where I don't respect formats that don't play fetch lands.
Yeah.
Honestly, like this isn't big boy Magic. If you're not
I
playing
want
fetch lands.
more land interaction. I want more lands mattering.
That's one of the things I dislike about Commander. You don't see a lot of fetch lands in Commander. People are playing a lot of derpy ass fucking.
Yeah. Do it, Ron.
Like the game lands.
Just fucking meddling mage. Just meddling mage.
I am excited. What few spoilers I've seen from the new set. I'm excited for League because it is like the game lands and a bunch of like super multicolor shit. Which this is one of the fastest limited formats I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it appears that they're going to do this might be one of the slowest ones we've seen. Like they're totally changing it up.
Yeah, what's goofy right now is like March of the Machines is right around the corner, and there is 0 buzz for it. The only thing anyone's talking about is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I actually think it's kind of shitty that like we have like an equal amount of spoilers for the 2 sets.
Yeah,
like, it's stupid.
Nobody gives a fuck about March of the Machines now.
I do. Everybody else can fuck off with their Lord
Hey,
of the Rings.
I am excited about Lord of the Rings, but I am super curious about March too.
I didn't know that they were going to go like I thought it was going to be like it was with like Strixhaven, like where it's like kind of Harry Potter but not really.
No,
I didn't know that they were going like, oh, there's a card called Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah, well, because they bought the rights.
Oh,
I have to assume.
No, yeah, it's fully licensed.
Which surprises the shit out of me.
Licensed.
Oh, I dig it. I think it's neat.
God.
I'm fine with
It's
the license.
It's 2 of my favorite things put together. It is the the fact that Magic, which is the what's that naming? I didn't hear anything.
I hear that.
I don't think people know how to use it.
I'm sure it's Devoted Druid.
I'm sure.
100% it's Devoted Druid.
Yeah.
We will know because if Devoted Druid does not get played here,
That's
then we'll
the
know.
easy. That's the
Yeah.
that's
So
the best
two of your
litmus
favorite
test.
things together.
Yeah, I mean, like Magic is the best fantasy card game. Lord of the Rings is the foundation of all modern fantasy. I think it's fantastic. I can't believe they even pulled it off, really. So I'm happy about it.
The only thing that I get hesitant about is that it's going to be modern legal. I feel like that's fucking with people's like.
Dude, so the thing is,
format.
Magic
they have
put
already
my favorite
shit
2 things together.
all over the modern format with MH2. Because that's the thing. Modern Horizons, every single deck in Modern plays Modern Horizons 2 cards.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess there could
It's
be
basically
a fear.
Modern Horizons 3, Lord of the Rings.
There's a fear that it could be that, but because it's so flavorful,
We got some Ron
that
lovers in
might
the
not
chat.
be the case.
That's
So,
true. Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like anything that's specific. I'm pretty over supplementary product regardless, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. It's fun to see it come to life. I think a lot of the cards look cool already. I
Yeah.
think Frodo is sweet. One of my favorite cards is
Word. 126.
Figure of Destiny. And the fact that Frodo is another iteration of a Figure of Destiny type
Yeah.
card, that's fucking sweet to me. Like,
Yeah.
so, there's stuff I'm excited
Yeah,
about.
they're doing a lot of flavor wins so far.
Yeah, there's a lot of danger in it, but we'll see where it goes,
Yeah.
Need to put my
So,
two favorite
Meddling
things
Mage did
together.
not name
Get
Devoted
some
Druid.
adult beverage magic
Right.
cards and some squirt porn. Let's go.
Yeah, so it did not name Meddling
Okay.
or Devoted Druid. I don't know exactly.
Maybe it
what
named Tyvar, or maybe a payoff of some sort.
I feel like people press
Stoneforge Mystic.
this. I think
Yeah,
that's
they
what
do.
happens.
Yeah,
they
they do.
press this. I need to.
We should have known, man. Although Ron's old enough that he should know, and he's also an engineer, he should know how to work a walkie-talkie.
All right, there's a Jurgen, big old fucking dragon. Let's see if
I like that he's got a fan club.
he
here.
does. Yeah, they're first time chatters. Welcome to the chat, guys. We also like Ron. He's a good guy. We're all fans. All right. What is Mike gonna do here? Because he's got.
Let's look at his hand, and then we'll have a better idea.
That's basically a turn 2 or 2-turn clock. He doesn't really have much going on.
This looks like a bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look, there's a Cauldron Complete, right? Is that what that is? Or is that the
I don't
goofy?
know. I don't know what.
No, it's the thingy-majig.
Oh,
yeah.
the thingy-majig.
The Planeswalker sword.
Yeah, Planeswalker Sword. He's got a Force of Vigor that he can't do anything with.
What is that for?
I don't know. The Scion?
Okay, yeah, you can kill
Well,
a
the Scion
Scion
and the Leyline is what it's for. But
I'm
he
gonna be
can't.
really sad if
you
we don't
can't
see
cast
any
it.
Tyvars and see no Cascades. We need to see one of those two things.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, we got the names up on the screen. Come on, let's see the decks doing the things that they're supposed to do.
Well,
Ron's the best. Yeah,
no, he caught his vigilance now.
I'll give him a top 15.
Well, what's fun is
That's pretty
Meddling.
good, though.
Meddling Mage has hexproof too right now.
Oh yeah, that's great. Does it have vigilance?
Yes, because of Draco.
It gives it vigilance, and so
For if it's a creature, if it's white, it gets vigilance.
Vigilance
Blue,
and-
it gets hexproof.
nice.
So it's
Yeah,
vigilant.
I know it gives a
hexproof.
bunch of shit, but
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what does what.
Most of the time, it doesn't come up.
Yeah. I love Meddling Mage. What a good card.
Zap.
Yeah, just go to your face.
All right.
While you're fetching in here, and he's like, "Oh man, I was gonna fetch Shock, and now I don't know."
Mike's like dead.
Yeah. Do you think he knows he's dead? I think he knows he's dead.
Probably.
Is this just like pandering to the masses?
I mean, you got to play to your lines. We respect any player that does that because we always tell people to do so. So he's giving it a go. See where it goes. So how you doing, Reese?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Came to play some Commander and
Cube it
Yeah.
up later.
Sweet.
cube it up.
I have. I was speaking to
All right. Gets the Devoted Druid back.
Ryan earlier, and I had dinner with him last week and explained Cube to him, and he's down.
Yeah.
He doesn't know if he's gonna be able to make it in tonight, but he's gonna try. But if not, he'll probably be in next week. So
Talking about Workman.
yeah, Workman. Yeah,
Yeah.
he wants
Has
to come.
Have you ever played Magic?
I don't know. I think he's played like online, maybe.
I've talked to him a lot about Magic.
I don't know.
'cause do
I
with
told,
everybody,
but I told him it's basically for like all age ranges or all
Yeah.
like skill levels,
Yeah.
and it's free. And yeah, he was all set to do it, and he's like, "So how much is it? What's the buy-in?" I'm like, "Oh, it's free." And he's like, "What?
yeah.
I didn't know that free thing. I thought you had to like go outdoors to get free activities."
No. Not around these parts.
Yeah.
If you're down for some cards.
All right, so
Mike still can't cast the other thing. Oh, he blew up the leyline binding and Ron just had another leyline binding. That's gotta feel bad. Because that was his fourth land drop that he needed for the Force of Vigor. He could have just played it as a land and Force of Vigor and got two things. Oh, shit.
personally, I feel like the only reasons I wouldn't scoop in this situation is that I am just holding out all hope that my opponent completely misplays.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
That is a thing.
I have
Yeah.
won a lot of matches of Magic where I was considering scooping. I'm like, I'll just give it one more turn. And then, like, you top deck that perfect thing, and whoa, we're getting aggro in the chat here. Kill him, Ron!
Fuck that guy.
Reach over the table, choke this motherfucker out. He smells blood in the water, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't see. I just can't fathom any way.
I mean, I guess all he really needs to do is survive a turn and then combo. So
I guess what's in. Let's see what's.
I don't know how he's going to do that. So never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is he doing here? He's got
The sword.
He does,
the same things: the sword and the force.
well, that's no good.
Yeah, that's not doing anything.
So Ron's already won, and we're just going through some motions.
Yes.
For it to,
Yes.
So Ron fan club in the chat.
He did indeed
Welcome,
kill him.
and you got your wish today.
Yep.
And here he's kind of he's gonna be able to save. Ooh, okay.
Just to hope to be able to. Yeah,
This-
and he
this-
got
this-
it.
this
He
is-
got paid off for this risky ass thing. You know,
Oh my god.
he drew into a green source so he could
Did I
force.
speak too soon?
Ron probably just has a tribal flames though.
But there's a Burnt and Forge Center.
Leyline. Okay, he's got a leyline binding. So again, he's going to be able to attempt. He can't really attempt it.
Oh
He's
no, I
gonna do it
spoke
now.
too soon.
I would wait because Giver's Giver's
Wait, is
stunning
that-
sick.
Is that a third ley line?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Uh-oh.
He just drew a bird. Oh, that's why I don't play Mana Dorks. That is exactly why I don't play Mana Dorks personally. I know they're powerful, but I just don't
What
do it.
is this thing? I've seen in his hand the entire game. What
It's
is it?
it gives the equipped
We
creature
don't know what it's called.
+1/+1 for each counter on it.
Yeah,
So
and it
it's
can
a
turn
free
planeswalkers
way-
into
So
creatures.
it's
Yeah.
literally nothing.
Well, it turns planeswalkers into creatures, and it's a free way for a devoted druid to make infinite mana. Because you can keep putting negative counters, and it just doesn't matter.
Well, this is pretty rough here for Ron because he doesn't have any
Bloodbraid Elf.
good.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is not
It's
good.
a tribal.
This
He's gonna
is
make
not
him. He's
good.
gonna make him use
All
it.
right, so yeah, make
Yeah,
him
you
get
got
rid of
to.
it.
I mean, he's still in decent shape because his top
don't-
decks
don't
are
you-
going to be way better.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. He just needs to survive a turn or two. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing going
he's-
on. Nothing going on. They're both playing off the top.
Yeah.
Probably could have got a better look at that.
Ooh, I think there's an Alpine Moon.
Oh.
Doesn't really do anything. Just say Saga, I'm sure.
He'll draw a Saga immediately.
That would be hilarious. And tragic. I think it's a Saga. Is it a Saga? Show us what you got. I still feel like we need a
Yeah.
fucking mic out there just for that. Just show us what you got.
Saga dies instantly to Alpine Moon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think this is a Cascader, maybe. No? Maybe not. Oh, yes, it is.
Okay. This
All right.
this
should
this
do it.
has a chance to do it.
Oh, I mean, everything that's 2 is a burn spell, so. Or an Alpine Moon, which would be
Or
fucking
another
terrible.
copy of Meddling Mage. Oh,
Wham.
and there it
Yeah,
is.
there it
Hey,
Okay. It happened. We saw a zoo win.
Yeah, we did.
And
We did indeed.
so
Meddling Mage. I don't even know what it was naming.
I don't either.
Stoneforge. I'm guessing it's Stoneforge.
I guess. That was a bad name.
I mean, it got there.
It did. Whatever it named is irrelevant now, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, maybe to you. I'm still very curious.
We'll find out. We'll let you guys know when we get back.
Ron W does take it.
All right. So that was an engaging first match.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And Ron Fan Club, there's a possibility we could see him again in round 3. Possibility, no promises.
Yeah,
He's going to have to win the next round, though, to get there.
we will see.
But in the meantime, we're going to take a little break. We'll be right back. I just realized we did not have...
Yeah. Yeah.